Hey there, it's Martha, and if you're new, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. I love melting baskets. I love making melting baskets, and I just put this together. I had taken notes of what I wanted to warm, but I spent maybe the last 40 minutes in my wax stash room putting some stuff just fell. Putting my basket together. This is overflowing. I get it. This is overflowing, but I wanted to pool all things spooky, Halloweeny, that kind of thing. Pumpkin, I didn't even get to all the pumpkin, but I wanted to pull things that had this kind of a fun Halloween theme to my basket. So this is vendor wax in here, and this does not include any Scentsy. So Scentsy I have separate here on the floor. I didn't even go through my Scentsy stuff. Actually, I have kind of the new fall stuff still here. So I want to warm through that and the Harvest Collection kind of leftovers that I have here that I haven't warmed yet. So that is the plan. And I also have a Facebook group. So if you know, but if you don't know, there's a link to that in my description box below. On there, we're doing a little fun kind of a weekly melting challenge. So I'm not a big daily challenge unless it's for a short period of time. Like I can't do a whole month of a challenge, but I've done 2 weeks and like that's like my limit. But this time I decided it would be fun to do just a weekly one. So what does that mean? It means that just, you just hit it once a week, right? Oh, okay, the theme is this. I've got some of that and I'm going to warm it on any day that week. Or if you really like daily challenges, you're like, okay, I'm going to take that theme and warm something that fits that theme every day of the week. So either way, however you want to do it, it'll be fun. So you can join and see what that is on the Facebook group. I will go over it in this video. I'm going to timestamp this video as best I can into talking about the challenge, which I'll do first, going through Scentsy, and then like everything else. And I'll try to keep it somewhat in vendor order, but this this basket is quite huge. So if that sounds interesting to you, then stick around. All right, so I'm going to just quickly name, what is it, 5 weeks? We got 5 weeks in October. This is starting October 1st, which I know is on a Tuesday, so it's going to go like Tuesday to Tuesday. But week 1, October 1st through the 7th, wax inspired by spooky movies. So it could be anything, that's inspired by a spooky movie or a Halloween movie. Think of The Exorcist, Psycho, Hocus Pocus. So Hocus Pocus, for example, if you have Scentsy, there's the Sanderson sisters, right? It's from the Hocus Pocus movie. Nightmare on Elm Street, Beetlejuice. So, any kind of Halloween movie that you'd like to try, that's week 1. Week 2 is from October 8th through the 14th. So this is Halloween creatures and characters. So this is pick wax with names that reference Halloween creatures and characters. So think witches, goblins, ghosts, Frankenstein, werewolves, anything like that, vampires. That would be week 2. Week 3 is from October 15th through October 21st. So this is Halloween colors. This is super easy, right? You could probably do this all week, every day that week. So any kind of traditional Halloween colors, which are typically for me, I think of them as like purple, green, orange, black. Those are kind of Halloween colors. So wax in that color. Any of those colors would be great in any of those hues. Week 4 is Haunted and Midnight Melts. So melt wax with eerie names like Haunted House or Midnight Spell or, ghostly apparitions. I don't know if there's wax that name, but think of ghost, witches, witching hour, midnight, dark something, something like that. Anything like that would be for week 4. For week 5, which is really just a couple days, it's October 29th through the 31st. The theme is trick or treat. So it's Halloween week. So end the challenge melting your favorite treats. So any scents that are like sweet or candy-like, or just a favorite wax. So it's pretty flexible, right? I like challenges that aren't so specific. I mean, sometimes it's fun to, kind of meet the challenge, but other times it's like, oh, yeah, I could do that and it'll be fun. So in the Facebook group, we do kind of share what we're melting that day. And there's a couple chat groups in there. I think there's 2 now. One's like just general chat for people that, want to chat. And then there's kind of a no-buy, low-buy support chat in there as well. So that's a Facebook page, Facebook group. Again, link below. And I'm going to start with Scentsy. So I'll timestamp this and then kind of keep moving through my basket. All right, so I just pulled the Scentsy that I have here. Now the Scentsy that I'm planning on warming, again, my melting basket is a suggestion box. It was for me a great way to contain most of the things I'd want to warm this month and making it a fun theme. So I'm just going to go through these pretty quick, but these are kind of the latest haul, not the latest because it's not the winter collection, but the fall harvest collection includes some winter scents, but I want to warm them and see what I think. So first one here is brown butter pumpkin. So this is melted butter, brown sugar, and pumpkin. Then apple spice season. So that's apple, pumpkin, and spices. Then I have gingerbread pecan waffles. So gingerbread waffles, molasses, and roasted pecan. Although that's a little more what I would term as winter. And so is this one Alpine Escape. Minty Air, spruce, and evergreen. I do want to make sure I don't get burnt out on pumpkin pecan waffle and pumpkin scents that I have here. This one should be a nice little refreshing one. Sparkling spiced citrus. This is sparkling mandarin. Blackcurrant, clove bud, and raw sugar cane. Then we have cinnamon woods. Cinnamon woods is pear, cinnamon bark, and sugared woods. Cherry almond, it's blackcurrant, roasted chestnuts, and whipped vanilla. So as you can see, there's still quite a lot of Scentsy bars I've not warmed that are fairly new. Vanilla amber, vanilla cream, golden amber, and sweet rum. The nice thing about this is they're all currently available. So when I tell you what I thought on warm, they should still be available. Peaks and Pines. This is dewy greens, lavender, and cedar wood. And then balsam spice. And that is cinnamon, charred cedar balsam. So yeah, as this big basket starts to go down, I hope to go into my kind of regular Scentsy inventory and start pulling some more stuff in there. But I wanted to get through the new stuff and warm it and see what I think. So let's get started now with vendor wax. And I think I have all my Knowles together. I'm going to try to keep them by vendor. But I have quite a bit of Knowles Farm Scents. It's one of my favorite vendors. So I do want to, I always gravitate toward it. So that's why I keep purchasing. I just gravitate toward Knowles Farm Scents. It performs for me. I just love the scents. So I'm always trying to reach for it. And these work with my melting challenge because they're orange and kind of Halloween colors. This one is Autumn on the Farm, pumpkin, cinnamon, clove, fir, and cedar wood. I only got 3 left, so that's like a quick one and done. Pumpkin pretzel latte, pumpkin butter, pumpkin pie, toasted marshmallow, graham cracker, and vanilla bean. I have 4, so that's another one that I could be one and done. Now these are loaves. I bought loaves of this already chopped. My favorite from last year. My favorite from a year ago. I was raving about this. This is from September of 2023. Pumpkin pie pound cake. I got a loaf, and if you've been watching me for a while, you know I'm not a loaf person, but I have to smell it. Yeah, I love it. I love it. You gotta like pumpkin, but it's such a good pumpkin spice kind of. It's a pumpkin pound cake. I love it. So we'll see how far I go, because again, loaves are a lot for me. I'm not going to finish these. I'm just not. I don't have a big enough place to go through a loaf in a month. So we'll see how far I get. But this one here is Hello, It's Me Fall. It's apple cider, donut, Palo Santo, and toasted marshmallow. I believe he just offered these in the last pre-order, and I'm hoping this video goes up before the RTS, where these should be in there if you're interested. But Hello, It's Me Fall. That's why I didn't get any this last pre-order, because I have a lot. Oh, this is fantastic. The apple cider, I love it. It's not, I mean, you get the Palo Santo. I love Palo Santo, so you do get the Palo Santo in there, but I also get a lot of the apple, and it's just, and I'm not a big apple person, but it's so nice. And then the donuts, and I love that one too. Hello, It's Me Fall. Obviously, I got a loaf, right? That is a love. Okay. I have this bag. I'm going to save this for last, and get through this other stuff here. Okay. It was so much fun to go shopping in my stash. I don't know if, I don't know how many of you do melting baskets, but highly recommend. Just because, one, it's a little eye-opening on how much you have, because I know getting through all this will be not possible. But it's also just, it's like, I feel like I still get that little, that little rush like you do when you haul something. It's just kind of that way too. Okay. I think these are all the KAEs scented melts. So here I have 3. Haunted House Season. I really liked this one last year. I got this last year in October, so these are pushing a year now. So this is Fallen Leaves, Apples, Clove, and Pumpkin Pecan Waffles. This was really, really nice. I don't know that I'll warm through all 3, but I can get through a clamshell just in open space. So I figured I might use 2, and then see what happens. Then I have Haddonfield. This is Sandalwood, Vanilla, Pumpkin Souffle, and Fallen Leaves. Haddonfield, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think Haddonfield's the name of the town for the Mike Myers Halloween movie, I think. I've never watched a Halloween movie. I don't like scary movies. I just, I don't. I like suspense. I could do suspense. I can do some scary. It's not that I haven't seen scary movies, but I don't like gory at all. Like, I don't like gory. I don't like a lot of blood unless it's exaggerated. Like Kill Bill, for example, is exaggerated. Like, I've watched that movie several times. But, let me know. Do you love scary movies? Do you like being scared? I don't. My oldest loves scary movies. I don't think it doesn't matter how cheesy it is or how scary, or if it's like, I really cannot stand, like, at all. I won't watch it. Anything spiritual, demonic kind of thing, that really freaks me out. She loves it. And I have a coworker at work that loves scary movies, and I keep thinking, being scared is not an emotion that I want to have. Like, I want to feel things uplifting and inspiring and like love and happy endings. And even a good cry is okay if it's about like love and friendship and all that stuff, or funny. Let's laugh, or adventure. Like, all those things are great emotions. I don't want to be scared, but my daughter loves it. Okay, Autumn Crunch, apple, caramel, zucchini bread, pumpkin, peanut brittle. And I picked this one up because it's autumn and it's green. So, I mean, I have a lot of green, orange, purple, black wax in here. Cabin in the Woods, white pumpkin, amber, and fireside. Cabin in the Woods. Because if you're alone in a cabin in the woods, that could be a little scary. Next, I have some Zeep here. I have 2 clamshells of Casper. So Casper, the Friendly Ghost. See, not all Halloween is scary, right? This is sweet pumpkin, fall berries, brown sugar, and buttery caramel. So that is Casper. Then I have Black Magic Chai. I cannot read the scent notes here. Let's see, Black Magic. I think you're getting the theme that I was just really looking for anything that would be kind of fun and spooky or spoopy, as some people say, for like kind of not too scary. Spice Chai, Creamy Caramel, Sweet Candied Apples, and Halloween Pumpkins. And what I liked about the Scentsy I picked out, or that I grabbed, is it's not, except for one, it's not all pumpkin. I'm worried I'm going to get like pumpkined out. So I tried to pick something a little different. All right. So from Scoopable Wax Melts, this is something that is not pumpkin. This is rosemary, mint type, lavender, vanilla type. I'm really loving lavender. I wanted to have something lavender, and this is purple. So it's great for that color week that I was talking about. So that is rosemary, lavender, vanilla. And then I was supposed to warm this in September, and I never got to it. This is Resting Witch Face. Witch, so it's got witch in it. Apple, pumpkin, marshmallow, and zucchini bread. Resting Witch Face. I got a scoopable. See, I'm trying. All right. And then I think this is probably no, it's not. I gotta find it. Okay. Let's see here. Because if I keep this by vendor, I can timestamp this whole video by vendor. Okay. From the Melted Mousse. Now, the Melted Mousse I purchased back in August of 2023. So it's over a year old. And I didn't get a lot, and I haven't melted too much. The little bit that I melted, though, in open space hasn't worked for me. So I think this is a vendor, or maybe it's just the scents that I was, that I melted, that would be better in my bedroom. But we'll see, because one of these is not a bedroom scent, and I've warmed some of this already. This is Haunted Latte, pumpkin, donuts, and vanilla latte. I mean, this one I'll definitely warm in the kitchen because I don't do coffee scents anywhere else. Then we have Elm Street, lavender, marshmallow, sugar, cookie, and iced vanilla woods. So at least this isn't pumpkin, and that is Elm Street, like Nightmare on Elm Street. Then we have Straight Outta Coffin. This is vanilla sandalwood, cashmere cedar, and Palo Santo. These are also been curing for a little over a year, so it'll be a good tell if it just needed more time. And then this one is Pumpkin Nog, vanilla pumpkin, marshmallow, and eggnog. This might be a nice one for kind of end of the month, as we're getting closer to Thanksgiving in November. Okay, so that was Pumpkin Nog. All right, I'm excited about this next grouping here because, I think this is all of them. I love teddy bees, but I've not warmed a whole lot of teddy bees because I've been letting it sit and cure and marinate a bit. And so I'm like, okay, Martha, come on. It's time to really start going through some of this, especially as I have another kind of order out. I think that's the only outstanding order that I have right now, is teddy bees. So I found a couple of things. So Black Dread, I mean, come on. The name of that is perfect. So Black Dread is fireside, smoked oud, wood, cedar, warm embers, and roasted marshmallows. This was poured in July of 2023. So this should be good and ready. I know some people melt their teddy bees right away. I have so much wax that I don't mind letting it sit. Wow, that's nice and smoky. That is nice and smoky. So Black Dread. This one I've warmed a few times, and it's a souffle. So it just tells you again that, it takes me a while to get through wax. But the reason I haven't finished this, even though I know I've warmed this, probably talked about it 2 other times, is this is so strong. This is such a strong scent. This is Midnight Rosewood, tonka bean, rosewood, black amber, tea petals, and cedar. This is from March of 2023. I really don't want to hold on to this, for 2 years. So let's use it. Plus the name is Midnight. That will work perfectly with one of my themes for the month of October. Okay, then Witches Be Crazy for Pistachio. Trying to not have all pumpkin here. So I reached for this pistachio plus witches is in the title. Do you want me to read all the scent notes? I know you can't answer me right away. So I won't. I won't read them all because there's a lot. This is the Witches Be Crazy blend, which is fantastic. I have it on its own and a pistachio. So that should be a nice variation. Plus it's green too. I mean, it's kind of easy again to do my little challenge here. This one is vanilla pumpkin and cashmere. It's just vanilla pumpkin, marshmallow fluff, cashmere cream, and vanilla birch. So vanilla pumpkin and cashmere. I don't think I've worn this, even though there's a piece missing. I think I gave some to my friend. Okay. Whipstaff Manor. Isn't this, I'm pretty sure this is the Casper, the Friendly Ghost, the house, right? The Casper house. I think that's Whipstaff Manor. And so this is crisp fall air, cedarwood, crunchy leaves, hints of apples and fall spice, toasted marshmallows, and charred pumpkin. Whipstaff Manor. Said I wasn't going to read the notes, and then I do. I think if it's too long, I'm just like, eh. Ooh. I've not smelled this in so long. So she's offered this, I think, twice since I bought it. This was poured July of 2023. So that is good and ready. Wish a Witch Woods. This is fireside marshmallow, buttery sugar, cookies, bonfire embers, and Palo Santo. This is from November of 2023. Wish a Witch Would. And this one's cute because it's got a little spider on it. Isn't that cute? That's really, really good. So yeah, this is probably the most teddy bees I've had in my basket. Then Basic Witch. So this is vanilla latte, whipped coffee, roasted marshmallows, pecan waffles, and beach treats. This is from October, or poured October of last year. Basic Witch. So that is, I believe, the teddy bees that I pulled out that had Midnight or Halloween or Witch or something like that in the title. Okay. There wouldn't be an October basket. It wouldn't be complete if I didn't have Britta's in here. So I do have some Britta's. I didn't pull all of it, but I did some. For the spooky movie week, we have The Exorcist. That's patchouli, Palo Santo, vanilla bean, and marshmallow. I've had this since February of this year. So that is The Exorcist. This is one of the first, I think this was the first scent I ever tried from Britta's. Oh, that is so good. And the first time I said, ooh, patchouli, it's not so scary. It's actually kind of nice. So that is The Exorcist. Yeah, you know what? Might as well keep these on. Keep these on. A Quiet Place. This is roasted pine cones, pretzel, sweet and creamy, vanilla bean, marshmallow, also from February. Quiet Place. This is a great movie. So this kind of, is this scary? I guess so, right? It's got aliens. So this kind of scary I can do. I think I can do aliens scary because I loved aliens. I saw the latest Aliens. It's kind of but the best one is really Alien and Aliens with Sigourney Weaver. But those kind of movies I can do. Quiet Place, I've watched all of them and loved them. So Quiet Place. Then we have Lost Woods Resort. I don't know if this is a movie, but if you're Lost Woods, that's kind of scary. So Crackling Birch, By the Campfire, and Palo Santo. Plus it's green, but then we have kind of a purplish one here. This is The Fog, Beach Nights and Autumn Day. This one, when I smelled this on cold, I fell in love with this one. And this is fantastic. Yes, this is so good. If you see this, I highly recommend that. Autumn Day is very fresh. It's nice. It's not like leaves. It's just a really fresh scent. Then Urban Legend. I have watched this movie. This is crackling birch, nutmeg, spice, cinnamon, Palo Santo, vanilla bean, marshmallow. This is from January, so that is Urban Legend. And then Holiday Horror. This is eggnog, toasted marshmallow, and sugar cookies. This is like, maybe I'll get to it, but just because horror was in the title, I figured that goes in the basket. So I'm glad the AC just kicked on because I'm like starting to sweat. It's getting hot up here. All right. I have 2 from That Smell Good shop. This is glazed strawberry cookies. Bates Motel. Bates Motel. You know what? I've never watched Psycho. I mean, I've seen scenes of it, but I've never watched the movie Psycho. Are there any horror movies or Halloween or scary movies that are like iconic that you've never watched? I think I've watched The Birds. I think, but if I did, it was a long time ago. I mean, definitely have seen scenes. Yeah, so let me know if there's any that you just never watched. Or some that you watch every year. Maybe it's not scary, but I'm thinking Hocus Pocus. A lot of people, that's like an annual event, watching Hocus Pocus. So put those in the comments below. All right, Cabin in the Woods, cedar, fall spices, and winter air. Cabin in the Woods. Put that in there. Okay, I think this is the only Southbound that I pulled. I did warm this past week, but I knew I had a clamshell of it. I wasn't sure if it was a clamshell or a souffle, but this is Basic Witch from Southbound. So that'll go for that kind of witchy, ghouls, ghosts theme. Okay. I'm pulling. You know what? It never fails. I always find one of something I already talked about. And this is from Zeep. I think it just fell over. This is Witch Please, and this is coconut cream, caramel pralines, and espresso. Witch Please. So this is from Zeep. So I did forget about this one. Okay. All right, we're almost there. Then we have from L3 Waxy Wonders. Seeing how fast have I been going? I swear, no matter what, I feel like after I've been talking for a while, it feels like an hour's gone by, even though, and then I go to edit it and I'm like, oh, it was like 30 minutes or 40 minutes. Halloween Town, Scentsy type. This is from L3 Waxy Wonders. So Halloween type, or Halloween Town, I should say, from kind of a Scentsy dupe. Then the Dolly Made Me Do It, because dolls are scary. Dolls can be scary. Yeah, that's another thing that scares me. You know what I don't like? Well, let me finish this. This is Dolly Made Me Do It. This is scent notes of. This is strawberry cotton candy, strawberry white cake, marshmallow, and crunchy cereal pieces. So this is actually kind of a nice break from some heavy fall bakery or leaves. Yeah, this one actually smells pretty good. The Dolly Made Me Do It, but dolls scare me. I watched, this had to be late 70s, I think. It was there's a siren. Never fails. Raggedy Ann and Andy movie where the dolls come alive. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? I mean, that one, I didn't find that scary. It wasn't meant to be scary, but I think later on when I was in my room at night, going to bed, I'm thinking, you start to think, do the toys come alive? Anyway, but dolls can be scary. I don't like clowns either. Clowns are scary. Like clown, I had a really cute, it was cute. It was a cute clown. It was like stuffed. It wasn't even a stuffed animal. I don't even know what to call it. It was like made out of fabric, like cotton, and it had a silk little costume on it, and it was a clown. Cute. It was cute, not scary. But after Poltergeist, I took that thing off my bed, stuck it in the closet because I'm like, no, my mom likes clowns. I don't like clowns. She has little porcelain clowns and stuff. I'm like, no. All right. Sorry, I keep talking about Halloween and stuff. Okay, from L3 Waxy Wonders. I mean, you gotta warm October 3rd on October 3rd. So I have, today is October 3rd, buttermilk pie, and today is October 3rd. So gotta make sure to warm that on October 3rd. And then last but not least, from L3 Waxy Wonders, I have Escape Room. So this is peppermint whipped cream sugar cookie royale. Escape Room. Escape rooms are actually fun, but kind of sounds, I don't know. I thought I'd throw it in there since I haven't warmed a whole lot of L3. All right, from Dessa's Home Spun Scents. I've had this now almost a year. These are all from November of 2023. They were probably poured in October, but I got the haul in November. Fall in New England. And that has scent notes of fresh brewed latte, buttery pumpkin, caramel sauce, and cinnamon streusel. We'll see what I think of that. I'm starting to get more sensitive to caramel. Ye Old Witch House, and this has scent notes of haunting blend of our vanilla voodoo, sweet cinnamon streusel, toasted marshmallow, and bonfire bliss. Ye Old Witch House. So this will be, you know, my second or third attempt of trying Dessa's. The second time I did get a better throw, but we'll see. This is from last year. Her wax formula has changed since then. Curious to know if anyone's tried her wax formula, her new one. And I don't know if it performs any differently. This one is Autumn Equinox. This is Beach Nights, Marshmallow, Sea Salt, S'mores, Vanilla Voodoo, and White Birch. I should have worn this, what was it, September 22nd, but I didn't think about that. But it's a nice purple color, and it's still autumn. Talking too much. Okay. I believe this is the only thing I have from Traverse City Wax Co. This is Frankenstein. I'm very excited to try this. This is one of Chris from Dazzling Scents with Chris, like a favorite of hers. She highly recommended this. I didn't want to place a big order, so she got this for me and then sent it to me. You know, because I was like, well, I only want like one thing. I'm trying to be good. So thank you, Chris, for doing that. This is buttery cupcakes, sweet pumpkin, crushed pecans, and vanilla bean. This is from April 14th of 2024. So it's ready to go. So that is Frankenstein. I think I've only smelled this once. Oh my gosh. I love these bags. Oh yeah, isn't that cute? It's like a peace sign star. Yeah, so I definitely get the sweet pumpkin, buttery cupcakes, and the pecan, you know, all of that together does give me a bit of like a pumpkin pecan waffle smell, which I love. So I'm excited to finally dive into Frankenstein. Okay. Then this other loner here, this is from Enchanted Scent Memories. This is called Grab My Pumpkins, Pumpkin Chai, Pumpkin Cookie Crunch, Pumpkin Cupcake, Pumpkin Marshmallow. And I have still a bunch of this from last year. I'm making my way through it, and I will say I'm kind of enjoying. It's curing well, I guess is what I want to say. It was fine last year, but I feel like I was getting a little bit of the kind of wax, you know, the base wax smell. But the last few I've warmed in September were actually really nice, and I enjoyed it. That's nice. It's kind of a buttery, yummy. That's good. Okay, so Grab My Pumpkins from Enchanted Scent Memories. All right, moving on to Rose Girls, because I need to melt some Rose Girls here. I have Jumpin' on Carbs with Girlfriends. So it's a Jumpin' with Ghoul Friends. It's the Jumpin' on Clouds blend and mixed with Ghoul Friends. So that's that. Then I have Carbs with Ghoul Friends. Carbs with Ghoul Friends is a great scent. I love this one. I got this last year in October, melted a little bit. I think I melted this on Halloween last year. and really liked it. So this is pumpkin, sugar donuts, cookies, bread, vanilla bean Noel, Nilla wafers, monster cookie, and marshmallow smoothie. So carbs with girlfriends. That's good. I was waiting to melt that in October. And then I love the colors. I know it's double bagged right now, but you got your oranges, your blacks, your greens, your everything. Then I have Shadow Queen. This is Lord of Misrule, Marshmallow Fireside, Tobacco, and Vanilla Bourbon. I got this in December of last year, and this is a nice kind of smoky gray and black wax. Ghost Stories. This is Iced Vanilla Woods, and let's see, Vanilla Cupcakes and Lavender. It's a nice black and purple color, and Ghost Stories. So that matches the theme for the month. And then Salem is pumpkin pecan waffles, campfire marshmallows, vanilla sandalwood. Salem, I'm thinking like Salem witch trials. So Salem always kind of reminds me of Halloween and this time of spooky season. This is from October of last year. I do have another bag, and I love the scent. I think I put this in my top 10 scents. I love the scent, so I have to smell it. Really. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's good. I just like that vanilla sandalwood mixed in there with the pumpkin pecan waffles. It's fantastic. So that's the Rose Girls I pulled out. And then I've been wanting to work on Sassy Girl Aroma as well. So this one here is from Shijo. And she said, sorry, I couldn't put more than this. It's my favorite perfumey scent. So again, thank you, Shijo, for sending some of your favorites. This one is called Midnight Silence. So again, kind of that fits for, I think, week 3, kind of nighttime, midnight theme. And it's also purple and black. This is such a pretty scent. Like, yeah, it's so pretty. I haven't warmed it yet, but I would get this. So black tea, citrus, smoke, chocolate, pepper, and floral notes. You know I don't like chocolate, but there is no chocolate. I'm not getting any chocolate in here at all. This is just a beautiful perfumey scent. So Midnight Silence from Sassy Girl Aroma. Okay. Don't fall asleep on Elm Street from Sassy Girl Aroma. So this kind of goes with Nightmare on Elm Street, which I have watched. I've watched that one. Can you, I think it was Johnny Depp, right? Johnny Depp was like 20 something in that movie, in the very first one. This is sweet strawberry blended perfectly with pine. I don't remember this one. Ooh, interesting. It is interesting because I'm getting a lot of pine, but I also get this sweet strawberry. So I've not worn this at all, but it smells interesting. Okay, then Carrie's Sister. This is Bonfire Bliss, Marshmallow Fireside, Sandalwood, and Vanilla. I've been kind of hoarding this and using this up little by little because I love this scent. I would absolutely get this again. Every time I see Carrie spelled that way, with a C, I think of the movie Carrie. Another movie I have seen. I don't know if I think it's the original one with Sissy Spacek, right? That was a great movie. That one I do like. So that's Carrie's Sister, and I love that scent. Then we have Young Frankenstein. This I purchased last year in October. This is wild berries, cream, zucchini, sweet cherries, coconut, and creamy vanilla. Young Frankenstein. And I haven't melted that. These next one, well, this one I haven't melted either. This is Psychiatric Ward. This is butter cookies with blackberry and strawberry jam, vanilla bean Noel, donuts, and zucchini. I also got this a year ago in October. So that's Psychiatric Ward. I think I was saving them for this month. Ooh, that's pretty good too. Ooh, that does smell good. I absolutely love her blackberry, and I just got a whiff of it. It's been a while since I smelled her blackberry. So yeah, Psychiatric Ward from Sassy Girl Aroma. And then last but not least from Sassy Girl Aroma is Black Hood. This is chestnut and smoky woody accords mixed with sweet notes of vanilla and red berries, floral combination of orange blossom and neroli essence. Black Hood. If you are familiar with the By the Fireplace perfume from Replica, that is what this is. It is a very good scent. For me, a little goes a long way. So although I've worn this, I think I've only worn this once. It's kind of broken up. It's very smoky. It's very smoky, but it's pretty. So that is Black Hood. Okay, my camera needs a break here. It's heating up, so I will come back and then share. If you're interested in what's in this bag, this is a lot of the Pharmacist's Daughter that I have in here. So I'll read these off really quick, and we'll be right back after I give my camera a little break. Okay, so just to finish this off, this bag is from the Pharmacist's Daughter. 31 days of wax. So I think this was like a wax sample or Halloween calendar or something. 31 days of wax. So my friend gave me a ton of these samples. I think she shared all of them. And so here we go. I'm going to read them off. These, because they're samples, you know, they're smaller sizes. I'll probably just warm them either in the bathrooms or in either this bedroom or what. I'm not sure. Might be one that I warm closer to nighttime when maybe I don't need, you know, I have my Milk Diamond warmer closest to the bed. So that might be where I might want to do that. So this one is Witchful Thinking. I don't have scent notes for any of these, so I'll have to figure it out. Is He Dead? I did warm a few last year, and I was like, these are pretty good. And so I don't think I have these. No, I don't have these written in my spreadsheet because there's so many of them. But I should keep track of which ones I liked. Trick or Treat. Then Owl's Screech. Little guy here. That's a great one for the bathroom. This one is Magic Spell, a little potion potion bottle. Why can't I talk? If the Broom Fits. These are great names. I would be terrible, absolutely terrible at coming up with names. Fangtastic. I know she's offered this. I've seen this in pre-orders, you know, this past year. Here's Johnny. I was when I was in Colorado, I got to go to the Stanley Hotel where, you know, The Shining was, I guess, developed, you know, came into, Stephen King's head, nightmarish. So that was actually a cool place to visit, The Shining. The Stanley Hotel, where they also filmed the TV adaptation of The Shining there. The Pharmacist's Daughter is Hallow Scream. I'm starting to lose it. I already told you this is the Pharmacist's Daughter. Harvest Moon. Little cracked one here. Now I'm like, did I say it right? I said Stephen King, right? And Stephen King did write The Shining? Yes, I think so. I'm losing it. Pumpkin and Poison. Gorge Genius. Every Day is Halloween. Slice of Demise. Oh, this is a nice thick one here. This is Gravedigger. Ooh, this was offered as well. That's pretty good. I remember this one being offered as well in a pre-order recently. Hollow's Eve. Potions and Notions. Unearthly. This is like half a zombie head here. This is Raised from the Dead. Haunted Hill. Gruesome. And Black Cat's Prowl. So that's a lot of samples. I should count, not on camera, but I should count how many I have and then figure out what nights I'm going to be warming all those samples. And then I just remembered I forgot to put in There was one, gosh, it's the one and only that I have from Birdie's Making Sense, I believe. It was something with a gourd. It was a coffee scent. And then my friend has a wax called Grimoire, which was another one I meant to put in here as I'm thinking about that. So I'll drop that one in the basket. But that is my October melting basket. I think it's so fun. I don't think I've ever had a themed basket. I mean, typically I'm melting what I feel might be scents that are interesting in that month. So like for September, I was ready for fall. So kind of fall scents and leaves and all of those scents. But this is the first time I feel like I've had like a fun little theme around it, I guess, with all the spooky names and the movie names and stuff like that. So really, really fun. I can't wait to enjoy this wax, and I hope you enjoyed hearing what I was putting in my October melting basket. Let me know if you're planning on doing one as well, or if you want to join the challenge. I also posted the challenge on my community tab if you want to kind of read through the weeks and what I'm doing. So lots and lots of fun in October. Let me also know, I'm full of questions. Let me know if you are a big Halloween person. I know my daughter Danny, who loves scary movies. I think she had her Halloween decor up in September. Halloween is not my favorite holiday. I mean, I like it okay, but I think I was just never got into dressing up, and like, I don't like scary movies. I do like reading horror, though. So I don't know. I'm weird, right? I'm weird. Anyone weird like me, I can read horror books, and I don't mind those at all, or vampire books, or vampires are, I shouldn't say vampires are fun. Vampires I like. Witches I like I'm watching, I haven't read all of them, but I think I read the 3 books that were out of the Discovery Witches, and then I'm kind of watching that on Netflix. I'd watched it on AMC, but I didn't finish the series. And then, I loved the Anne Rice back when I was in my late teens, early 20s, the Van Blestad, and I love those books. So I do enjoy reading, and I wouldn't call that horror, but vampires and witches and ghosts and things that I don't, that's okay too. But I have a line. I have a line if it's just too freaky scary for me. So let me know if you love Halloween or what your favorite holiday is. If you have any traditions. I mean, when the kids were little, we did full on decorate the house. The house, the outside, we'd always get comments from the neighbors. We have a very active neighborhood with lots of kids. So now it's the giving out the candy is fun, especially with the little kids. The little kids are the cutest. The older kids, not as much when they get real grabby with all the candy, but the little ones I do enjoy watching. But now that the kids are grown and, it's like they don't want to carve pumpkins or anything. Well, Emily's the only one still home, but, she doesn't want to carve pumpkins anymore or help decorating. So we're like, well then, if you don't want to help, we're not doing it. It's just too much work now. But anyway, let me know if you enjoy Halloween or what your favorite holiday is. Do you have any traditions that you do? All of that. Stick it down below in the comments. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And if you're still here, give me a little pumpkin icon there in the comments if you're still here, because I know I've been blabbing for, it feels like a long, long time. So again, thank you so much. If you enjoy this, consider giving me a like, subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, and I will catch you later. Bye-bye.